So these numbers are still on the early side of reporting. Everything will be made official Monday morning, at the latest on Tuesday, because there's going to be a lot to look at here, and of course get all the 100% reports from every outlet. But right now, we're looking at a weekend total of $240 million in the US alone. So when we talked about the first predictions some 6 to 8 weeks ago, we were looking at 200 million as the pie in the sky. This is what's going to be the ceiling. It's not cracking this. If it does, well, how? Right? Like, that's impossible. You can't do that in the pandemic era. Now, of course, as the marketing continued to kick up, we got that second trailer and we started to hear more buzz. Websites were crashing. Numbers went up. Okay, well, 225 top end, some said 250, but that was the highest estimate. There was a couple outlets out there saying it could go to 300. We have no idea. Now that we're looking at the weekend, as of course the numbers keep coming in, not official. I want to stress that very much. We have to wait until Monday for the official numbers, Tuesday at the latest. 240 million. Just to put this in perspective, this film has made, in its entire opening weekend domestically in the United States, almost $80 million more than the entire United States run of the Eternals. Again, I'm just using Eternals as an example because that's the last comic book film that came out. Worldwide, this thing will have made more than the Eternals by the end of the weekend. I am 100% positive of this. So this thing is absolutely taking the world by storm and shocking everybody. And, you know, there's a lot of factors for this. Now, of course, when you're looking at those early Friday numbers we talked about, it was a given that that was going to be the biggest single day. And then from there, it would go on and obviously see, you know, consecutive fall day after day, because that's how it happens. And now you really have to look forward to the next weekend. And this is what we've been saying from the beginning. The first weekend is going to be big. The second weekend here could be a huge factor, because you would expect with a film this big previously, 60 to 68, maybe tops 70% drop off. If it gets like a 75, 80, I mean, you know, we'll talk about that when we get to it. But this right here is quite clearly the early indication that this weekend is going to be absolutely just everything else is being destroyed. And again, with competition coming out like The Matrix, you have to wonder if this thing is going to step all over that, because honestly, besides my most hardcore friends, I haven't seen anybody talk about The Matrix. It's like it doesn't exist. And part of that is probably the, you know, Spider-Man is the thing right now and has been in the media for the last 8 weeks. So yeah, we're definitely going to talk about this next weekend and see if Matrix can take a big chunk of that pie or not.